Oh, oh, whew. I was kind of falling asleep there, guys. Whoa, whew. How is everybody? Welcome to a brand new live stream. Film Fan 108 here, guys. Appreciate you being part of this live stream. I wasn't really falling asleep, I swear, guys. I was kidding. How is everybody doing? Again, truly appreciate you guys being part of the live stream experience. I greatly appreciate it. Oh man, let's see who is here. Let's see what's going on. Let's dive right in. Oh, let's see what we got here, man. Eden, hey Griff, how are you, sir? Thank you for being part of the live stream. I greatly appreciate it. This live stream was kind of an impromptu one because I wasn't actually gonna do one this evening. I wasn't gonna do it, but the more and more I was kind of thinking about it, I was like, I was gonna do one, and I actually was gonna invite my friend Nick to be a part of the live stream, and he couldn't do it because he had actually just gotten his first COVID shot. So he's feeling his arm's feeling a little rough, and so he had to kind of not do it. But he appreciated. He would have done it otherwise. So I'll get him soon on a live stream. Dad and Bob and everything, and I gotta invite John back. So yeah, so you just get me this time, guys. Hope you're okay with that. Chris, hey, what's up? Thanks for being part of the live stream. Mike, hey, what's up? Thanks for being part, brother. Lil Tay, what up, man? What do you think of Justice League Snyder Cut? Cannot tell you because we did film a review for it. It is coming soon within the next couple of weeks, so definitely stay tuned for that. Can't tell you what my thoughts are, but we did see it. That's for damn sure. JCVD, hey Seth, when are we going to get that long promised Blu-ray collection video? Mark Strano, hey, what's up, Seth? Hey, thanks for being part of the live stream, Mark. As far as the Blu-ray collection video is concerned, actually, I was gonna talk to you guys anyways about the videos that are coming up on the channel this month. Now that we're in April, oh my God, I kind of can't believe we're in April. It just felt like we had just gotten out of January, for God's sakes. So what's coming on the channel? We filmed the full video, the skit and everything for Coming to America 2. That video will come out within the next week or two. I gotta start editing that and getting the music together. We did a really fun skit for that. It's gonna be really cool. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy that one. We ended up also filming the Justice League Zack Snyder cut review, which was kind of very interesting. We did that review and we kind of dive into some spoilers. We dive into some talking points. It's kind of an interesting discussion that we had. That'll be on the channel in like a week or two. Also, John and I will be filming the Godzilla vs. Kong review. That's going to come up hopefully in April as well. I'll finally be getting to you guys the December pickup video, which I just watched one of the December pickups right before actually going live with you guys. That one was a doozy. The one that I just watched. I can't really tell you what it was, but I actually thought it was really good. Kind of weird. Kind of a weird slasher one, but man, it's actually really cool. So I'm gonna be talking about that. Bob and I are gonna be watching the new Mortal Kombat movie. That review will probably get up beginning of May. So things are happening. As far as the collection video is concerned, once I get done with the December pickups, and once I get done with everything from 2020, that's all done, that's in the can. Then my focus, of course, is getting through some of the stuff from early 2021, which is going to be pretty easy to do. And somewhere I was planning on doing the collection video April or May. That's probably not going to happen now. I would say I would say probably sometime in the summer of this year is when I'm going to start to do it. And I don't know whether I'm going to do like a series of collection videos, like I'll do like the DVDs, and then I'll do like go from shelf to shelf to shelf and do each video that way, or whether I'll do one huge gigantic fucking collection video, which I think I might just break it up. Because if I do like full on like a one big collection video, and you guys know I can talk my ass off, that some of that stuff is going to be long, very long. And so I'm just going to do a straight up, like, probably series of collection videos for you guys. But that's where the channel is heading within the next month or two, is a bunch of reviews with the guys, getting up the December collection video. I'm starting to talk to the Soundgarden about going in and doing a movie hunting video there, and maybe we've talked. John and I have talked about doing something similar to sort of best of the worst. We've talked about it. There is some ideas that we've had. Whether or not we're actually going to do something similar to that is still in the pipeline, but we've thought about it. Um, yeah, there's sort of things going on right now, but it's just the fact of me having to get through watching more of the movies and editing, and it's just right now it's just finding time for everything. On top of helping my mother and spending time with my girlfriend and 40 plus hours a week and maintaining some sort of like daily life errands, paying bills and all that shit. As long as I can kind of figure that out, that's what I'll do. So that's where my head is at right now, guys. But expect reviews, the December pickup video finally, and summer of this year, the start of the collection video series. If you guys are down for it, definitely let me know, man. Let's see. That horror dude. Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up? Ryan, Snyder Cut review. Oh God, no more Wonder Woman dress up. Ryan, I'm gonna spoil you. I did not dress up as Wonder Woman. I did not do it. I felt like once was enough for the time being for you guys. But we do make a joke about it in the skit that we do for Justice League. We do a joke to it, so it is kind of fun. So yes, no Wonder Woman outfit. I can guarantee you that. So you're gonna be less traumatized. I swear. Actually, you might be more traumatized by the Coming to America review. I'm just gonna throw that one out there, man. Mike Swift, did you know they delayed Mortal Kombat to April 23rd? Also, what are your thoughts on the trailer, and are you looking forward to the movie? I was actually, Mike, I was just talking to Bob about it um, not too long ago, last couple hours ago, and he told me about the April 23rd. It moved about a week or so. Um, we're still looking forward to it. We love the trailer. We're old school fans of the movie. Actually, we're old school fans of the game as well, and we're hyped about it. We're cautiously optimistic, but we are looking forward to that one in a big bad way. So yes, definitely looking forward to that one. Ross, why are some Blu-rays of new movies hard to find? I couldn't find Promising Young Woman on Blu-ray. Really? Because I have found the Blu-ray. I mean, when I did the out and about and seeing Promising Young Woman, I saw a lot of Blu-rays of it. So I'm kind of curious why you can't find the Blu-ray. But if you can't find the Blu-ray, I gotta tell you, go on Amazon, go on BestBuy.com. Hell, go on. There's a really great physical media site that I found not too long back called OrbitDVD.com. ORBITDVD.com. They have a lot of really cool releases. Some of the new stuff that's just come out, some old school stuff from overseas. Really great stuff, man. I've kind of been ordering a little bit of stuff from them. They've actually been really cool, man. So yes, it's easy to find if you want to do it online. It sucks that you can't find it in stores, but I've seen a bunch of it. But if you get a chance to buy it, please do, because it's an awesome movie, man. Lil Tay, have you seen Hereditary, the horror movie? Yes, Lil Tay. In fact, Bob and I did a movie review on it. It's on the movie review playlist. We we did not know what to expect when we went into Hereditary, man. I mean, we had seen the trailer, we had heard a little bit, but man, did that blow our minds, dude. That really blew our minds away. It was a real sort of mind fuck, and we loved it. We thought the movie was great, but if you want to hear our full thoughts, we do have the review out there, man, on the playlist. So definitely check that one, dude. Mr. Dingo, what is up? What's up, Mr. Dingo? How are you, sir? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Griff, you said no, you can't talk that much. Ah, ha, 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 Griff. Yes, I know. I'm what the kids call long-winded, but yeah, you know what, man? Like I said, see, if I were to go through it, like there's some releases that I wouldn't have much to talk about. I'd say a few words and move on, and there's other ones that I've never shown you guys, and there's ones that I have a ton to talk about. And so I would literally be like talking, I'd be talking for 10 minutes on one title, and I'm like, oh my god, like just 10 minutes on one title, and I've got like way over 1,000. I'm like, this is gonna be long, man. So I figure if I do a series of collection videos, I think you guys might appreciate it a little bit more, and it wouldn't be so overly long and dramatic. So that's where my head is at. That's where it's kind of going at this point. So yeah, I do talk a lot with it. What can I tell you? Chris, how many 4K movies do you have? I have 17. I don't have a lot of 4K movies. I have a small amount of 4K. Mostly it's newer movies that I have the 4K on. There is some older titles that I do have 4K, but it's not much. It's not that I don't like 4K, because I actually really do like 4K quite a bit. The only reason why I don't get 4K a lot is because I really have no need to get them in 4K. If I have it on Blu-ray and I'm happy with the edition that I have, I don't really need the 4K. And maybe that's an insult to people who like 4K. I don't know. But for me, I I only get 4K in certain instances. Put it that way. There's certain movies that I think benefit from 4K, and there's other movies that I don't really think does. Look, do I hate on people getting 4K? No. If you want to get a movie in 4K, go right ahead. In fact, I support any physical media format where you buy the movie and you own the movie. So if you want to buy all 4K, be my guest, because I'm perfectly fine with it. But for me, not always the case. Let's see. Um, but seriously, I did see a post from ScareCon today, and they are thinking about coming back. Griff, if Scaricon comes back, I'm on board. And I'm just being honest with you. I'm being real with you. The guys and I, we're talking about there's this horror convention that is coming to one of the casinos in around August. And right now they had an update where the promoters were talking about it, and they said they're not sure if they're going to actually do the event or not. And the whole idea behind it is that with the COVID restrictions, and they're not sure how it's going to be in August. They know how it is now, but how is it going to be in August? So they're going to update in June. If Scaricon comes back, I would love to do it. It's just the capacity of how many people you can bring into the venue, right? Because on top of vendors and guests and staff, and then you have to think of the people, the patrons like myself, who's going to be in there. How many people are they going to allow? And is it going to be you have to wear a mask? How far away are you going to social distance? If you're in a line waiting to have a celebrity sign an autograph, how far away are you going to have to be between somebody else in order to socially distance? There's so many factors, and nobody really knows at this point. I mean, truth be told, nobody really knows. So I'm cautiously optimistic, but I just don't know, and none of us really know at this point. I would love to see conventions come back, and I mean that. I would love to see conventions come back this year. If they don't come back this year, I'm 100% guaranteed they'll come back next year. But damn, would I love to see them come back this year, man. I gotta tell you, man. Me and the guys, we were all pumped for 2020 and some of the stuff that we were gonna go to, and then it all just went completely to shit. So to say that I would go back in a heartbeat is absolutely true. I would go back 110%. But again, it's based off of a lot of different factors and what's not. What I will say to you though, Griff, is that like I said, my friend Nick just got the first dose of the vaccine. I actually this upcoming Monday is getting my second dose of the Moderna. So once I get the second dose, I'm fully vaccinated. And the reason why I'm doing it, and some people don't have to do it, and I understand it. The reason why I'm doing it is to the fact that I get to protect my mother, who is 70 some odd years old, protect my girlfriend, and to get back to some sort of normalcy where at some point I won't have to wear the damn mask anymore, and I could get back to some sort of normality in my life. That's why I'm doing it, man. So, if getting the vaccine means that I can eventually go to some of these places, then that's what I'll do. And not everyone has to agree with me. Okay, not everyone is going to get the vaccine. Not everyone wants to, and I understand that, but I'm doing it for my own reasons, and they can do it for theirs, and I fully respect them 110%. But um, I want to get back to some normality, and if this does it a little bit quicker, then I'm all for it. Just saying, man. Hey Breaker, what's up? How are you, sir? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Yeah, Lil Tay, man, what the fuck? We come here to hear you talk. Don't think you talk too much. You know what, man? I think honestly, truth be told, like, I don't mind me diving in and talking a lot. I don't mind it. But like when I'm doing like a movie hunting video or if I'm doing my out and about, like I know there's only a certain amount of titles I'm really gonna show off and talk about, and I have pretty much a guaranteed list of the talking points. If I were to just be here at the apartment just talking ad nauseum on every single title, the video could literally be 24 hours long. I kid you not. So I think the best thing for me to do is do a series of collection videos and then go from there. That's what I'm thinking, man. Let's see, Marciano, that would be a nice treat to see your collection. It is. You know what? I'm not gonna lie though, man, about my collection, and I want to kind of like uh, maybe like lower expectations, I guess, because I see people who have like like 10,000 Blu-rays and DVDs and it's like they have their own personal blockbuster, and I don't have that. I have maybe over 1,000, and that's what I have. And so yeah, there was a time. Okay, I'll kind of say this. There was a time when I had over 5,000. I kid you not. There was a time when I had over 5,000, and I got rid of a lot of stuff. And a lot of people would basically burn me at the stake, be like, "Why did you get rid of a lot of stuff?" And the reason being is that I was one day looking at my collection, and I was realizing, well, wait a minute, most of these movies I'm not interested in. I wasn't interested at all. I didn't really want to watch them. I just bought them for the sake of buying them. And at a certain point, I said to myself, what kind of collection do I want? Do I want just a collection where I collect for the sake of collecting? Or do I want a collection where I'm actually interested in every movie that I have in the collection and I like them? And so I'm not buying for the sake of, I mean, yes, I blind buy. I think everybody blind buys, but I try to do my research. And if I don't like it, I don't keep it in the collection. So that's sort of my way of thinking. So yes, I brought my collection like straight down after getting rid of a ton of stuff. And yes, I built it back up slightly, but I built it back up in the way I've wanted to build it up. So just kind of know that when I do the collection video series sometime this year, that to manage expectations, it's not like the most glorious collection you're ever going to see. It's not a wet movie one. It's not a cool duder. It's not a cinema sickness. It's not a bunch of these people. It's a very smaller, pared down collection, but it's one that I'm really proud of because I like everything in the collection. So it's not about the size. It's it's about the quality. I guess hopefully that makes sense, man. So let's see. Liam, do you like Elvis movies? Liam, do I like Elvis movies? I guess if I had to say do I like Elvis movies, I think I don't know, man. I've watched some Elvis movies, but to be fair, I don't have any in the collection. Like, like Jailhouse Rock and all those ones. Like they're good movies, but I don't know if they're like ones that I would go out of my way to buy. But I appreciate them because Elvis was in them, right? And Elvis is really fucking cool. So I appreciate it from the standpoint of like watching them because Elvis was in them, but not really owning them. But I appreciate people who like them, if that makes sense. Reggie, hey, how are you, Reg? What's going on, man? Um, what sequels you looking forward to? Have a great night. Happy Easter, everyone. And happy Easter to you as well, Reg. Sequels I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to A Quiet Place Part 2. That's for damn sure. That's like one that's high on my radar. I'm looking forward to the next Bond film. I am a big fan of Daniel Craig as Bond. I think he's like one of the best Bonds of all time. I know that's like maybe sacrilege, but I really do think he is. I'm looking forward to that one. I guess maybe I'm kind of looking forward to the Avatar sequel. Man, I guess I'm curious just to know what the fuck took him so long. Like this thing better be worth it, man. Like I just want to know. I mean, that just purely based on curiosity, man. I mean, there's a lot of other ones I'd love to see a Bumblebee sequel if they ever do it, and there's a few other ones out there, but generally speaking, I like to see more original stuff. Not sure if we'll ever get it, but sure, man, I'll try. Let's see. Lil Tay, nobody with Bob Odenkirk is in theaters now. Okay, I definitely want to see Nobody. Buddy, I would love to see it. Um, my theaters are starting to open back up again, so I would love to go and see it. If I have a day where I'm not really doing anything and I'm not doing a video with the guys and I can relax a little bit, I might go ahead and do it. First of all, just to see curiosity how it is in the movie theaters right now, and secondly, because I kind of want to see Bob Odenkirk kick ass. Who can blame me, right? DJ, hey, that's Jason here, aka the Red Hood. Hey, Jason, man, thank you for being part of the live stream. Appreciate it, brother. Reggie, I'm 44 years old and just saw Top Gun for the first time on DVD. Great movie, awesome soundtrack. Oh my God, you just saw Top Gun, Reg? It is so good. You lost that love and feeling, oh, 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 that love and feeling, da da da. You've lost that love and feeling, now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, doo doo, doo doo, doo 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 doo. Oh my god, man. I love that. And John and I John and I have already said we are going to do the review for the Top Gun sequel. We cannot wait. We are going to do I already have the little skit stuff in my head for when we do Top Gun. I have it. I already have it in my head, man. So that'll be really fun, dude. I have an idea for that, but Top Gun is awesome, dude. So yes, that is another sequel I'm looking forward to, I guess, man. Yeah. So Mike Swift, was It Comes at Night good? I wasn't really interested at the time it came out, but now I'm considering giving it a try. Mike, I ended up actually seeing it in the movie theaters, and I believe Bob and I did a movie review for it. It's on the playlist. It's one of like the early ones that we ever did. We weren't really a fan of the movie. And it's not because of the acting. The acting is good. The problem is that the movie promises something that it doesn't really deliver on, and I won't really say what that is. You're gonna have to watch it for the sake of like your own curiosity, but there's an idea that there's something more to the movie, whether it's some sort of creepy figure in the woods or zombies or something like that, and it doesn't really deliver on it. And I was a little disappointed with the movie, to be honest with you. It's not as good as what I was hoping for. Put it that way, man. Red Williams, hi, bro. Hi, Red. How are you doing? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Appreciate it. Reggie, Dollar Tree has been terrible in their selection recently. Not much to talk about. Yeah, Reg, I could have told you honestly that the Dollar Tree was having rough selection, and the reason why is everybody in their mother basically was like, "Oh, by the way, and we're getting it every month. What great selection, right? I mean, every single month." But I told people, I said the problem with doing it every single month is that eventually the selection is going to run out. And nobody wanted to believe me because everyone was like, "Well, Seth, this is the best of times," and I'm like, "Come on, man, no." So I hope the Dollar Tree maybe spaces it out a little bit better. Put it that way, man. And see, Mr. Dingo watched Lights Out and thought it was all right, but I thought it would be a lot scarier. I liked Lights Out quite a bit, man. I thought Lights Out was, for me, actually, considering I thought it was going to be pretty lame, I thought it was pretty effective overall, man. I mean, yeah, it could have been scarier, but I thought it was pretty damn good overall, dude. So we're actually going to disagree on that one, man. Oh, we got a uh $10 super chat from Jason. Great job singing, man. Thank you, Jason, man. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Honestly, man, every little bit helps, and every time you guys end up actually doing a super chat, it goes right back into the channel, whether it's like getting equipment for future videos, or better software programming for ad editing and everything like that. It all does. So, dude, thank you. Greatly appreciate it, man. I honestly do. Um, let's see, Reggie. I have two 4K DVDs, a Magnificent Seven and Groundhog Day. Got them real cheap, and both still play good. See, that's great, man. See, if you can get a good deal on any movie, 4K DVD, Blu-ray, go ahead and do it, man. Because again, you know, not everyone wants to pay full price, and I get it. And sometimes with 4Ks, it gets a little bit tough. But again, if you can get a good deal for it, go ahead, man. Mr. Dingo, thoughts on the movie Stay Alive? That's my thoughts. Stay Alive is terrible. I remember watching it. It's that video game one, right? It's that there's yeah, I believe it's that video game one if I'm not mistaken. That one's terrible. If I remember correctly, watching that one's kind of a piece of shit. So I no, I don't like that one, dude. Chris, is I used to be a hardcore Blu-ray guy, but I'm loving 4K as of now and replacing some of my Blu-rays to 4K. But I'll get the Blu-ray of the movie if the 4K is not available. Look, I don't blame a single person for going for the 4K. If you want the 4K, go ahead. Because look, when I was going into Blu-ray, I was upgrading a lot of the DVDs to Blu-ray. So I get it. I understand it. But for me, like I said, I'm a Blu-ray guy. I'm a hardcore Blu-ray guy. I'm an occasional 4K guy, but Blu-ray is sort of where I guess where I make my last stand. Like it's not that I'm not buying 4K, but I'm not really diving into 4K as much as other people might be. I guess if I put it that way, dude. March Grano, Top Gun, great movie. I revisited it a few months ago. It didn't hold up. Really, Mark? You don't think Top Gun? I mean, yes. Okay, the sweaty volleyball stuff doesn't hold up, dude. But I mean, those aerial dogfights are still top notch to this day. Some of the characters, yes, cheesy as they may be, are just extremely entertaining. I still think it's a classic, man. I do. We're gonna disagree, Mark, but I think it's a classic, man. Brian, I agree 100% with you. You relax me. Do I relax you? You know, cause my girlfriend, she actually joked with me. My girlfriend said you should do like a Blu-ray like ASMR where where you're talking about like movies and everything and be like, and this Blu-ray cost 19.99 and it was made from Warner Brothers. It's directed by Patty Jenkins. And I was like, oh my god, no, no, we're not doing ASMR on this shit. No, oh fuck, no, we're not doing it. Oh lord, man, no way, man. I'm glad I relax you though. So, Brian, love these vids. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. I really do. Um, let's see, Lil Tay. Have you seen the Filthy Frank Lore movie? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen that Frank Lore movie. I don't think I really know much about it. I don't think I do. Mr. Dingo, I'm not gonna go to that one certain Walmart when that old lady retires. I doubt none of the other employees will put out. Or oh, am I gonna go back to it? You know that old lady. God bless her heart and soul, man. She told me that this past Tuesday, and my heart sank. It did, dude. My heart sank because she works her ass off, man. She really does. And you know what? I want to hope, right? I want to hope and pray that at the middle of May, when she retires, that somebody's going to take over the mantle and we're going to get great physical media. But I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Like I'm always gonna go in there because they let me film in there. They're really nice to me, but dude, they gotta get the physical media up, dude. It's called New Release Tuesday for a reason. And like I've always said, I've said it like Field of Dreams. In Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. If you put out the physical media, they will come. People want to buy physical media, right? When they're at Walmart, you know, they're buying toasters, they're buying cereal, they're buying milk, they're buying cheap socks. I mean, they're buying a lot of shit, and they just are like, whoa, by the way, well, let's just see the row of movies. And with the colors and seeing the cool artwork and everything, it really attracts people. But again, you're not gonna get them to buy it if you don't put the shit out. So I'm hoping that they actually will step up to the plate after the middle of May. But I can't make any guarantees, man. But you know me. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna brave it regardless, dude. That's what I'm gonna do, man. That's how I do it. Let's see. Nuclear heat. I'm digging these Saturday night streams. Yeah, I didn't really know. I was doing them on Friday, and generally, I would do them on Fridays, but I've been really busy these past like Fridays. the guys and I have been doing some of the reviews, and we've been watching some stuff, and so I've been busy on Fridays where I normally haven't been, but that's fine. I mean, it's doing stuff for the channel. I'm editing. I'm doing videos that you guys haven't seen yet, but I am doing them. And so uh yeah, I've just been deciding when I do Saturday streams, but I was kind of hesitant on doing Saturday streams because I'm like, God, it's a Saturday night. Like people hang out with their friends on Saturday. They go to the strip club. They do stuff. I'm like, what am I gonna do on a Saturday to reel them in? And I'm like, so I don't know, man. I was like, I'm not sure about this, but it's been kind of fun, man. I don't know if I'll stick to Saturdays, but it's kind of cool regardless, dude. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. Griff, I hear that says I cut my collection down by a few hundred and also cut out the Dollar Tree buys. No room and no need for some of the titles. Actually, Griff, what I've been doing with the Dollar Tree stuff, actually, I've been giving them to my friends. I've given some to John. I've given some to Bob. I've given some to Nick. Some of my other friends, I say, hey, cool, you want them? Go ahead and take it. My girlfriend has taken some. My mother. A lot of the Dollar Tree ones, once I watch them, I don't really keep them in the collection. Some I do, some I have kept, but majority of them I give to people. I mean, it's only $1. It's not like it's gonna break my bank or anything, but yeah, most of the time I do actually, and I cut the collection down. For me, it's not about quantity; it's about quality. I don't hate on somebody who has a massive collection because if that's what they want, that's what they want. But me, that's just not how I roll. At least not how I roll now. Back in the day, oh man, I had a shit ton of a collection. But again, I cut that down a lot, man. Trust me. Um, let's see, Lil Tay, Elvis meets Nixon. Oh, that was actually a really good one. I did like that movie, Elvis meets Nixon. That was a good one. I have seen that one. That one's not bad. There is some good Elvis ones, but of course that's not really starring Elvis. It's somebody playing Elvis, but still good regardless. Jeff, hey Zad, do you have a region-free 4K player? It's the best way to watch physical media from anywhere. I have a 4K player. I don't have a region-free 4K player. I have a region-free Blu-ray player. My 4K player is not region free, but then again, I'm buying mostly Blu-rays from overseas. I'm not buying a 4K. There is literally actually one that I'm ordering tonight. I'm ordering a Blu-ray from. Well, hopefully, I gotta look at the price, but I was gonna be ordering one from Germany, and it's one that I've been wanting for a while. I don't know if I'm thinking about ordering it, but they have the 4K or they have the Blu-ray, but I'm gonna get the Blu-ray because the title doesn't really, they don't really need the 4K essentially. But yeah, I mean, I just have maybe one day I'll get a region free 4K, but for the time being, I'm kind of happy with just the region free Blu-ray player though. See, Ryan got HBO Max the day Godzilla and King Kong was released. Great movie. Also watched Purple Rain for the first time. Oh my god, love Purple Rain. Great goddamn music film with Prince. Now I need it for my collection. Of course you do. You need more Prince in your life. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Prince. Prince is great, man. Oh my god, Prince is so good. Um, yeah, I did see Godzilla v Kong. Can't say until we actually do the review, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Uh, Jason, what beautiful voice saying. Thank you, sir. Reggie, your work is very much appreciated, dude. Never forget that. Good night, Reggie. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Jeff, hi. Just wanted to know if you saw Godzilla v Kong yet, and what do you think of the movie? Jeff, I did see it. I sat here with John and our friend Van, and we watched it on my 55 inch. I can't tell you what we thought because we're gonna be doing our reviews. I kind of want to hold my thoughts close to the vest. But I know it's something that a lot of people are watching, so we'll see what our thoughts are. Let's see, Jason Todd, I'm a super chat. Yes, thank you, Jason, for the super chat again. I appreciate it, man. Kresha, how are you? Thanks for being part of the live stream. Mark, my collection mainly consists of DVD, Blu-rays, just movies that I've been on the hunt for, mainly movies that I have not owned in the past. Building my collection. Hey, anytime you want to build up your collection, whether it's with a really great deal or, stuff you haven't seen before, I always encourage that, man. I mean, you don't need to buy everything for the sake of buying, but buy what you like. And everything will sort itself out from there. That's what I always think, dude. Mark, yes, I don't buy movies just for the sake of money. I don't do it. I used to do it. I used to do it a ton. And then I was like, this movie I'm not interested in. That movie I'm not interested in. That one I'm definitely not interested in. And I kept thinking to myself, wow, I've spent so much money on movies that I wasn't interested in. And yes, now I do blind buy still. I mean, if you guys have seen any of the pickup videos, I tell you guys, I blind bought it. But I'll also tell you that I like the movie and I'm keeping it in the collection. There are times though when I've also told you guys that I didn't like the movie and I'm not going to keep it in the collection. Just cuz I buy a movie or I blind buy it doesn't mean that I feel like I'm obligated to keep the movie. It just means that I'm obligated to give the movie a chance. I mean, if I don't like the movie, I'll sell it on eBay or, I'll give it to a friend or something. Now that's what I'll do. But generally speaking, I'm not somebody that is going to keep a movie just because I bought it. If I like the movie, I'm keeping it. If I'm not, then there's no reason to keep it if I just don't enjoy the film. It doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see. Reggie, you did that song better than the guys in the actual movie. Oh, come on. Those guys did a great job, man. I mean, come on. Anthony Edwards, Tom Cruise, all the bunch of those guys, man, they did a great job. I'm a pale imitation of those guys, dude. Come on, man. I mean, their stashes, that alone makes them better than me, man. Come on. See, Troy. Hate to say it, but my local Best Buys have scaled back physical media to a new release aisle and single-sided shelf. Yeah, I have a feeling that's where my Best Buy is headed at this point. I mean, I told you guys this past Out and About, if you guys watched the last video, that they pretty much are cleaning house, man. Um, I just have a feeling that that's where it's going. I'm not going to be surprised by it if I see it next week or the week after that, or a couple weeks down the line. I'm not going to be surprised. It's going to happen, which is a real shame because, like I said, people want to buy physical media. I truly do believe this, but they've heard so much in their heads about how physical media is dying, and they go into these stores, and the stores don't have a lot of selection, and so they've been manipulated and brainwashed into thinking that physical media is dead, and so there's not much on the shelves. So why should I end up actually buying it? And so that's where it's going. And I don't think that's true. I mean, I talked to my friend John, the last, couple days, and we both agreed, for a format that everybody says is dying, there's a shitload of releases that are coming out this year. I mean, you would think if the format is dying, then why would they go out of their way to put out so many releases? I mean, I just don't understand it. So, for me, they for Best Buy knocking it down and everything, to me, it never made any sense. But it's a higher up decision. I don't agree with it, but I just got to deal with it. Put it that way, man. Troy, I'm looking forward to Maverick over MI7. I'm looking forward to both, actually. But if I had to pick one, I mean, I want to see what Tom Cruise is going to do with the Top Gun sequel. I just do, dude. Chris, thoughts on the movie Antebellum? Because I'm thinking about getting the 4K for it, and does it look good on 4K? I did not buy the 4K, I believe. I bought the Blu-ray. Believe I did. Antebellum. I believe I did, actually, yeah. I bought the Blu-ray of that. The movie's great. I did a Blu-ray pickup video where I talked about Antebellum, so definitely go and check that one out if you haven't checked it out yet. The movie's great, put it that way, and the movie is definitely worth owning. And I'm sure it looks stunning on 4K. I just bought the Blu-ray, I believe, so I didn't buy the 4K. But again, it's a great flick, so it doesn't matter. Blu-ray, 4K, DVD. If you like the movie, buy it. Jason, if you do ASMR, I will subscribe. Jason, you don't have to worry about it, brother. I am not going to do ASMR. It was a joke with my girlfriend. She loves ASMR. And I was like, that's so not going to be this channel. So no, just don't unsubscribe. I won't do ASMR, I swear. Oh, man. Aaron Johnson said the Star Wars trilogy is a classic over the sequel movies. I wish that a version of the trilogy would be issued as a box set minus the sequel trilogy, but it has different cuts. Yeah, I was this close in buying that Star Wars box set. I was this close, man. And I stopped myself from doing it. Why? Why did I stop myself from doing it if I love Star Wars and if I love that original trilogy? Why? And the reason being is because they made even more changes to the movies. And you know, I have the I have the original trilogy on the special edition DVDs that have the changes. I still don't like those, but I own them. I just can't deal with all these changes, man. And I just wish that there would be one that has the the untarnished versions, right? The ones that basically are just, the originals. And I just don't know if we're ever going to get them. I mean, George Lucas years ago said that he destroyed them. And for years, I've always said, oh, that's bullshit. He didn't destroy him. He's just saying it so that nobody ends up like, keep on asking him about it. But the more and more every year passes by, and the more and more we don't get it, the more and more I keep on thinking, wow, he might have actually destroyed him. Like he actually might have done it. And I'm like, Jesus, like why would you do that? But George Lucas is like, hey, I'm made of money. I could do whatever, and fans are just gonna eat it up and buy the shit. And so maybe he did, man. I'd love to see it, but I just don't know if we're ever gonna get it, man. Maybe, but man, I've learned to not hold my breath on that one. Put it that way. Mr. Dingo, did you ever let mean comments get to you when you first started out on YouTube? That's a really great question. Did I ever let mean comments get to me when I first started out on YouTube? Yes, I did. They got to me in a big bad way, man. And actually it also got to my friends. Like for instance, John. Like John would literally look at videos and he would get so pissed about comments or other things, and he's like, I don't understand. I don't understand why you're getting me a mean comment. It's just your opinion. Like, and I said, I know, I understand. Um, they got to me. And I think because I wasn't prepared for it. I'm much more prepared for it now. I don't take people's shit anymore. I don't do it. If you give me a hateful comment, a very mean comment about me or any of the guys or whatever, I'm going to delete the comment, and then B, I'm going to block you from the channel. I don't deal with that bullshit. I don't deal with that bullshit anymore, and I refuse to deal with it ever again. I will not do it, man. And it's interesting because I get a lot of hate from a lot of fans of Cool Duder and Wet Movie One, where they come on the channel. And you're like, well, you're a fake Cool Duder, and you're terrible, and you're a piece of shit. And I've gotten some mean motherfucking comments, dude. And I'm like thinking, wow, like there can't be others. Like it's just them, and so, I've just learned that fans are passionate about, certain people and certain things, and I just get a lot of hateful comment from certain people. I just do. And so, like I said, I do not tolerate that shit anymore, and I will never again tolerate that shit. And like I said, if it happens, the comment gets deleted, and that person will get blocked from the channel. That is it. I do not deal with it. You know, it's kind of interesting because I used to deal with it, and I thought maybe I could turn them around, right? I give them a nice comment back and turn them around, and then I realized no, you can't turn these people around, man. They're just they're very passionate, and that's what they think, and that's cool, but it's also my right to delete the comments. So you know man, I've gotten some rough comments before, man. Literally, I've told my girlfriend about some of the comments, and she's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, the insults that have been thrown my way have been incredible. So you know I'm a lover, not a fighter, but at the end of the day, man, you know I'm just not gonna deal with the shit. I'm just not gonna deal with it, bro. Not gonna do it. Let's see. See. Ryan, I would be at the strip club tonight, but I ran out of lap dance money by. Oh, what is better? Saving your money for a lap dance with a beautiful woman, or the latest rare out of print Blu-ray that you pick up? Is it bad that I would say the out of print Blu-ray? Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Griff, did you get a chance to check out the April releases from Vinegar Syndrome? 10 releases in total with the partner labels. I did. Um there is some that I'm actually really interested in. Some of those Vinegar titles. It's kind of interesting actually, Griff, because the ones that I thought I wasn't going to be interested in, I am. And the ones that I thought that I would be interested in, I'm not, which is kind of crazy. You know, some of those will be blind buys, but doing my research, going on YouTube, checking out the trailers, reviews, I'm fairly confident that I'll pick them up. However, I think for some of that stuff, I'm gonna wait until the halfway to Black Friday sale, because I may get a better deal. They may go down a little bit lot less in money, so I might wait on those. Maybe. I mean, I got a lot of stuff on pre-order already. I'm spending a lot of money on back titles that I'm trying to catch up on. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. What's up, Film Fan? What's up, Mid-Level Media? How are you, sir? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Um, Lil Tay, do you think they will ever make a GTA SA movie? Because I think they said they were gonna make one. I could be mistaken. I thought they were gonna make one. Maybe I was wrong on that too. I'm assuming it would kind of be cool if they did, but how would they? I guess how would they make it and still make it like a movie that is profitable, where it's like they could get the vast majority of people to see it, right? Because like Grand Theft Auto, there is some like major like not kid friendly stuff in Grand Theft Auto. So I mean, you have to make it R rated, but you have to make it mainstream enough where A, you're not going to offend anybody, B, a decent sized audience wants to see it, but yet make it true to the game. That's tough, man. Maybe they could pull it off. I don't know if I can see it fully happening though. George Hayes says, greetings from down under. Greetings, George. How are you, sir? Greetings. Hope everything is good in good old Australia. Nuclear heat. Not everyone. LOL. My girlfriend is a nurse, so I'm at home on Saturday. Oh, nice. Well, your girlfriend. First of all, God bless your girlfriend that she is a nurse. Nurses are some of the most hardest working people. They take a lot of crap, and sometimes they don't get a lot of credit. And with everything that's been going on with COVID, uh, they are they are heroes. So your girlfriend is a true hero. So God bless her, man. God bless her indeed. Mid-level media. Hey, Seth, what is your favorite boutique physical media label to collect for? Oh, mine is actually Scream Factory. Scream Factory, I love Scream Factory so much. However, I gotta say, probably the one right under them is Vinegar. And then the one under that is probably Severin. And then the one under that is probably between either Kino or Mondo Macabro. Somewhere around there. I mean, I love them all. But I think the most I have is definitely Scream Factory. I love Scream Factory, man. I really do. They get shit on a lot, and I understand it, but they are really good, though, dude. I really do love them. Let's see here. Jason Todd, my goal is gonna be super chatting you $50 a month. No, dude, no. Oh. If you want to, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. But dude, I appreciate, dude. Like I said, anything you guys do for super chats, you don't have to. I greatly appreciate it, and it goes back into the channel. Like again, I'm wanting to buy equipment for the eventual podcast that me and the guys want to do. That costs money, and so any little bit helps. Obviously, upgrading equipment and everything like that goes into it as well. So, yeah, anything is great, but I greatly appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you do, I truly do appreciate it, man. I really honestly do. And go ahead and definitely like this video because anytime you guys like this video, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. It gets me out there to more eyes. So definitely like this video if you haven't already. And let's see, Cryptic Monster. Hello, how are you, Cryptic Monster? How's it going? Thanks for being part of the live stream. Mr. Dingo, Chloe Grace Moretz or Jennifer Lawrence? Ooh. I'm gonna go Jennifer Lawrence. I am. But I like Chloe Grace Moretz. But I'm gonna go Jennifer Lawrence, man. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. You put me in a tough spot there, man. As Jennifer Lawrence. Mr. Dingo, do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster? I believe in a lot of things. Um, you know, or or as or as Winston Zeddemore said in Ghostbusters, if there's a paycheck in it, I'll believe in anything. Put it that way, man. Um, Cryptic Monster, did you like Venom? I really did like Venom. I thought Venom was absolutely awesome. John and I did a movie review for Venom. It's on the playlist. If you want to check that out, definitely go ahead. I'm looking forward to the sequel. That's another sequel I'm looking forward to. Is the Venom sequel. But the first Venom really surprised me. I was thinking it was going to be absolute dog shit, and I walked away really impressed. I was hoping it was going to be R, but I just thought the PG-13 definitely worked, though, man. I did. I really enjoyed it. Mr. Dingo, have you ever experienced paranormal activities? I have not. I've watched Paranormal Activity, but I have never really done it. But that doesn't mean that I don't believe in it. Um, I do believe in the supernatural to a certain extent. Just because it hasn't happened to me, I do believe that it has happened to others. See, Marstrano, I just bought the original Star Wars trilogy on Blu-ray, the unaltered versions off of Amazon. Ooh, that's great, man. Hold on to those, Mark. Hold on to those, man, because Lord knows if you're ever gonna see the unaltered ones ever again, whether it's on Blu-ray or 4K, man. So, damn, I'd hold on to those suckers. Little Tay, what do you think of Schindler's List? I love Schindler's List. And just a really quick story for you, Lil Tay. If you didn't know, I'm Jewish. So my mother is Jewish. My father was Jewish. Um, and my grandmother, God rest her soul. Um, she, along with her parents, were part of the Holocaust, and I'll just kind of not dive too much into that. But um, my mother she had rented Schindler's List and was gonna have my grandmother watch it because again it's about the Holocaust and she thought it was a good movie and thought that my grandmother was really gonna like it. And my grandmother watched some of Schindler's List, but um, she was so emotional. She couldn't get through Schindler's List. She couldn't do it. She got maybe halfway through, and she had to stop the movie. She was so emotional. That movie got her so bad because it just flooded back so many memories of being in the Holocaust and seeing people die and just the death. It got to her, and so she could never finish Schindler's List. Um, a lot of people who go out of their way to say that the Holocaust was fake, or I've seen some weird conspiracy theories, and I've always been like, man, those people are absolutely full of shit. Okay, if they saw my grandmother's reaction to Schindler's List and how she literally broke, she almost had PTSD watching the movie. It affected her that much. And anytime I see any of that stuff, I'm like, fuck you, because that was real. People died, you know, and it happened, man. And so, you know, um, Schindler's List is one of those powerful movies that gets to me, but it gets to me because I know how it affected my grandmother. So yeah, that's some powerful shit, man. That's some real powerful shit. Let's see. Tr- Troy Evans. Once we got to Blu-ray quality, studios have been slowly pushing us to digital. Simple reason is that you never truly own a digital download. They can make changes or delete a title you own digitally. Well, yeah, this is true. I've talked about it constantly. The great thing about a collection is that you have the title. It's yours. You can watch it whenever you want. You can get rid of it if you want. You can keep it around if you want. You can change to 4K or Blu-ray or go down to DVD if you so want to. The only time you make changes is you. It's not a studio. It's not a company. Digital has its benefits. I'll never say it doesn't. But people have to look at the downsides, and there's a lot of them. And one of them is the fact that you don't own the movie. People have said, "Oh yeah, I own the movie on Amazon Prime or whatever." You don't. You don't own the movie. Look at the fine print. Look at the fine motherfucking print. You don't own the movie. You think you own the movie because that's what they make you think, but you don't own the movie. And so, the more you know, right? Because I'd like to think that most people are very educated and they understand, but truth be told, that's not the case. So, man, I wish more people would learn, but that's giving people a lot of credit, dude. So, I don't know, man. Let's see. Mid-level media. If you're a fake cool dude, then I'm fake. Damn! I knew there was something about you, mid-level media, that I didn't like. God damn, I knew it. No, man. Dude, God, the haters, man. There's so many of them, man. And God bless their hearts. They're passionate. I'll give them credit. They are passionate, man. But yeah, I just don't deal with that shit, man. I don't deal with that. I used to, and now, nah, fuck that, man. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm done dealing. I got too much shit going on in my life to deal with that shit. And that's true, man. I got so much stuff going on. I was so busy today that I wasn't even gonna do the live stream. But I said, screw it. I do want to do a live stream for you guys, so I just do it. But yeah, I mean, there's times when I'm exhausted. I've gotten like less than 5 hours of sleep. I'm running on fumes, and I'm trying to like edit and plan future videos and watch movies for the out and about or the pickups and and I see a like hateful comment, right? And I think to myself, oh, maybe I should engage with them. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, man. I'm not gonna engage with them. Like, delete, because I'm like, I don't got time for that bullshit. So that's just me, man. Uh, Kai Winkies, dude, I like your channel a lot. Kai, thank you so much for the love, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Any support is great support, and I truly appreciate the love, man. I do, dude. Mid-level medias, you can't feed the trolls, just have to squash them and be done with it. I completely 100% agree with you, man. You can't do it. I mean, these people, they feed off of it. I mean, truthfully, they do. They feed off of it. And I'm done giving these people any fuel, man. I'm done with it. And so if they want to hate on me, go right ahead, man. They got all the right in the world to do it, but I have all the right in the world to block their ass. Truth. Mr. Dingo, I'm happy you didn't let the mean comments stop you. Love your videos, man. Mr. Dingo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. Nah, it didn't stop me. It just got me to the point where I just don't give a shit anymore. So yeah. Um uh Jason Todd, you are my lap dancer, baby. Take my money. That is so wrong. Oh man. George, Seth, my man, you are certainly not a cheap version of Cool Duder. Much better and more passionate about movies than that guy ever will be. Plus he wears the same Pennywise t-shirt every movie. Um, I like Cool Duder. I like him because he was one of the originators. I've watched him for a very, very long time. Still do. But you know, is he the be all end all? No, he's not the be all end all, but neither am I. And neither is, Wet Movie One or Cinema Sickness or Mid Level Media or any of us. We're not the be all end all. And what's great about me is that I have such a great tight knit group of friends and loved ones who always keep me grounded, right? Because my girlfriend always keeps me grounded. My friends always joke around with me and keep me grounded. Of like, you're not, joke about being all high and mighty, and so it's kind of fun to have them sort of lower me down because it keeps me humble, it keeps me grounded, and I'm glad to have that around me. Some people don't, but I'm able to have that, and I think that helps me kind of, you know, maybe not take myself as seriously as maybe some people might. Put it that way. Let's see. Out of print Blu-ray wouldn't get me divorced, so I'll go with that. And out of print Blu-ray would not make me single. So I gotta take that too. Marciano, he does wear the same shirt. Does he wear the same shirt or does he have multiples of the same shirt? Because that could be a thing too. Like he could have multiples of the same shirt. I'm just trying to throw out every option here. Um, Daniel, you should do a blind buys video at Barnes and Noble where you buy Criterion Collection movies blindly. Oh, like, would I go in blind? I don't think they would like let me in the building if I was blindfolded. Like unless you're not thinking being blindfolded, just blindly buys it. I mean, I don't know. Criterion costs a decent amount of money, so I don't know if I'd blind buy it just for not even knowing the movie, man. I mean, I do end up always wanting to buy something during the Criterion sale. So sometimes it's something that I just give a chance to, and other times it's ones that I know. I don't know if I would like just blindly like just start blind. I don't know if I would, dude. It'd be fascinating, but I don't know what I'd get though. I don't know. Um, let's see. Nuclear Heat. I don't watch any of those channels. Your channel is way better. Nuclear Heat. Thank you. Appreciate. I just wish. Look, man. I would definitely love to do more videos, but again, like I'm always trying to like do unique videos at times, and sometimes certain weeks I'm only able to do an out and about and a live stream. But I do appreciate the love a lot. And look, in March we weren't we weren't twiddling our thumbs or anything. We were doing the skits and the review for Coming to America 2, Justice League. I am trying to watch more of the December pickups. It's literally like a massive amount for the December pickups, man. And there's like a lot of stuff that I was doing in March that I'm gonna show you guys in April. But again, I think the assumption sometimes is, oh, I'm not doing as many videos, and I'm not being as productive. But in fact, that's totally the opposite. Because actually, like I'm doing a lot of stuff, man. I mean, in fact, in the next like couple days, um I actually got in a couple of review copy discs from the UK that I literally need to watch within the next day or two and then talk about them in the next out and about video. So literally this got sent to me, so I got to watch that. Um I'm watching some of the movies that are coming out on Tuesday on top of some of the December stuff that I'm still watching. Like literally I am productive. Trust me, guys. It doesn't always seem that way, but I guarantee you I am, man. It's just finding time for everything, and that's really the difficulty of it, put it that way. Let's see. Ryan, if it was a lap dance with Jennifer Lopez, take my money. Oh, okay, true. Or maybe Jennifer Lopez back in the day. Now, okay, I still would do it, but yeah, yeah, okay, I still would. Okay. Crush, planning on pre-ordering getting the Killer Nevin Rollerball Blu-ray with those nice little. Yes, yes, I did, yes. Those ones look good. I was thinking of getting Rollerball, but I haven't seen Rollerball in forever, man. I may have to kind of revisit it before buying it, but it is kind of on my radar. Mm. I am thinking about it though. But those are great pickups regardless, man. Those are really good ones. Nuclear Heat. Cinema Sickness is cool though. He actually just recorded a video of my collection for his channel. He's a good dude. You're one of the only movie channels I'm subscribed to though. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I really do like Cinema Sickness, man. He is a really cool guy, and give that man a ton of credit, dude. And I'm serious. He has a wife. He has a little child. He's he has his own business where he's sending out, movies and selling stuff, and he literally makes a video every single goddamn day. And it's not just a simple video either. It's like literally him going out on hunts and the editing to it and everything. I mean, he is a workhorse, man. And that guy has my 110% respect. No doubt. He is a nice as hell guy as well. If I could hunt with that guy, I'd do it in a heartbeat, man. He seems like the genuine article as far as I'm concerned, dude. So I ton of respect from me, man. Ton of respect. Mr. Dingo, do you miss the early 2000s raunchy horror movies, or are you glad that there are no more topless dumb blondes? Um, I got to admit, man, there is a part of me that misses the raunchy stuff. And the reason why I even say I miss the raunchy stuff is because there's something about it that's not politically correct that I kind of appreciate. Because there's so much stuff in the collection that is not PC. And I mean, like, not PC at all. Like, literally, somebody would get offended on majority of the shit I have. Um, but that's why I like it. Yeah, do I don't like the dumb blondes, but they were hot, so that was an upside. I don't know, man. I mean, I do miss the old days. I mean, there's still a lot of great movies out there that I love, newer movies, but honestly, I'm not buying as many newer movies as I am buying older movies. So I guess that kind of answers it in a lot of ways. Let's see. George, I hate the way Cinema Sickness says Blu-Ray. I unsubscribed to that guy ages ago. Oh, really? You don't like a Cinema Sickness? I do like Cinema Sickness, but look, no hate towards you, George. I mean, you can like who you like, and if you don't like him, I understand that, man. I happen to appreciate the dude, but see, anybody can get on somebody's nerves, right? I'm sure that I've gotten on a lot of people's nerves. They watch me, right? And they're like, oh, I can't stand this guy or how he talks about movies, and they unsubscribe. So I guess it depends on your preferences and who you like. It depends. You know, if you don't like me, you don't like me, and I get it. No hate towards anybody. To each their own, dude. Much love and respect. Put it that way, dude. Let's see, Chris. Have you ever played the Walking Dead Telltale series? I have not, but I've heard good things about it though. Is it good? Definitely let me know, man. Midlove Media, I would go with Scream Factory 2. Between the packaging and features, puts them a notch. It really does put them a notch above, man. I mean, Scream Factory definitely puts their heart and soul into it. The guys who run it are extremely passionate. But I gotta admit, man, I mean, Vinegar does a great job, and so does Severin and Mondo Macabro, Blue Underground, Grindhouse Releasing, Kino Lorber. I mean, a lot of companies do. So it's not just Scream Factory, but man, am I a fan. And I'm still trying to find older Scream Factory titles that I need in the collection that are like skyrocketing in price. That's how popular Scream Factory is, man. So, I'll always out for that Scream Factory love, man. Um, Marciano, I just received my package from Kino Lorber. Awesome, Mark. Awesome. Hope you enjoy that physical media goodness, brother. Aaron Johnson, Seth, there are movies that need a Blu-ray release, especially ones that haven't gotten a release. What movies would you want to see get a release on the Blu-ray? Well, there is movies that I want that are on Blu-ray that don't have good additions to them. Like, I was thinking like Near Dark is like a top one for me. Like Near Dark is a big one. But you want to know what? Actually, you want to know what I would love to see? And I want one of these companies to do it. Like, I would almost think like I could see Severin doing it or Vinegar Syndrome. I would love, and if you're out there, Vinegar or Severin or whoever, man, do this box set. I want a Meatballs box set. I want a Meatballs box set. I want all 4 movies of the Meatballs franchise on like a collector's edition box set. Like I want that, man. Especially Meatballs 3 and 4. Which are very rare. I don't think Meatballs 3 and 4 have ever gotten a Blu-ray release. And I don't think even Meatballs 2 has gotten a Blu-ray release. I know Meatballs 1 with Bill Murray has, but I don't know about the other 3. But I would love a Meatballs box set, man. I remember seeing part 3. I think it was on like I think I might have saw it on like Cinemax one time or like USA Up All Night back in the day. I might have seen it one of those times starring Patrick Dempsey. And that's a movie that nobody remembers. you know, everybody thinks about like Patrick Dempsey as like McDreamy or something. I'm like, no, Meatballs 3. And then like Corey Feldman in Meatballs 4. Dude, those Meatball movies I really love, man. I need a box set of that shit. Like if Severin or Vinegar Syndrome, if they literally like tomorrow, if they said we're announcing the Meatballs box set, I'd be like, dude, that shit's on pre-order immediately. I don't care if they said, well, we gotta charge like $70 or $80 for the Meatball set because they were hard to get and rights issues. I'd be like, that's cool. Like I'll pay for it. Like I want that fucking set, man. I would buy that shit. So that's totally one for me, man. But just saying, dude. It's not everybody, but for me, man. Let's see. Ryan, thoughts on Rock of Ages with Tom Cruise? Me and my dad watch it all the time. It's a guilty pleasure and one of the best soundtracks of the 80s. I love the soundtrack because I love the 80s. So music from the 80s I kind of love. But as far as like the movie itself is concerned, I'm not a fan of it. I don't know. It came off. I love musicals, like rock musicals, like Rocky Horror Picture Show or stuff like that. And I thought this was gonna be a real like down and dirty one, and it felt like too glossy, too Hollywood. It didn't. I wasn't as really impressed with it. I mean, and Tom Cruise, I thought he was kind of miscast. I didn't really like Tom Cruise in the movie. Great soundtrack. The movie, not so much, man. But I understand why it would be a guilty pleasure. I'm just not really a fan of it, though. Troy, if you have faith, then believing in the supernatural is a given. Very true, sir. George, can I get a number of you guys here who want to see Seth's girlfriend with him on the live streams? Oh, you don't want to see my girlfriend on the live. She wouldn't even know what to talk about with movies, man. I mean, I love my girlfriend with all my heart, man. I've literally been dating her for over 4 years, man. She's literally put up with my ass for over 4 years. That's actually insane. The only, the only other person, well, actually, Nick has known me for over 10 years. John has known me easily for over 10 years. Bob has known me for over 20 years. But of course they're not like literally like sleeping with me though. so yeah, the fact that my girlfriend has dealt with me for this long, God bless her heart, man. Wow, that's kind of nuts. I don't know if you'd want to be here on the live stream though. Lil Tay, Natalie Dormer or Jennifer Lawrence? Oh, Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, but I like Natalie Dormer. But Jennifer Lawrence, Possibly. Yeah. That's a tough one. Mark, A Bay of Blood, Breakheart Pass, Trilogy of Terror, The Martian Chronicles, 8 Million Ways to Die, Mr. Majestic, Burnt Offerings, Black Sabbath, A Stranger Among Us, The Rosary Murders. Oh, you want to know what I wanted to buy from Kino Lorber? Thank you for reminding me. Black Sabbath. I wanted to order Black Sabbath. Damn it. Okay, now I gotta go back and buy Black Sabbath now. God damn it. See, there's things that I forget, and then months will go by, and I'll be like, oh, finally I remember that one. Oh, I gotta get Black Sabbath. That's a great haul, by the way. That's awesome, Mark. Ryan, just like with WWE merged with Peacock, they are literally editing out controversial content off their titles. Where if you have the stuff on their physical releases, you have them unedited forever. Well, I agree with you. They've literally changed stuff on Disney Plus. They've changed stuff on Disney Plus. They've changed stuff on Netflix. I believe they've even changed stuff on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Look, man, we are in a very tricky slope now where, we're tiptoeing around things. We don't want to offend people. We're taking out certain content. And it's a great it's great for physical media because it gives physical media another opportunity to shine. To say, look, if you want to preserve a TV show or a movie, or just an experience and not have these companies take that away from you, then physical is the way to go. Hopefully, more people come on board with this, but, unfortunately, people get brainwashed very easily, so they just believe whatever comes out of these companies' mouths. Where you and I understand a little bit better, we're in the minority. I hate to say it, man. We honestly are, though. Um, let's see, Mark. I like Moods 616 is a good channel to check out. I do like Moods. In fact, Mark, I'm gonna try to do my collection video series like Moods, because actually I watch a ton of collection videos. I've watched a ton of them, and one of the best is Moods. He does a great job with his collection videos, and I kind of want to be like his. That's one where I would definitely, you know, kind of copy him. But yeah, he's a good channel, dude. I 100% agree with you. Jason Dot Sats, sleepwalking and buying movies on the internet and in stores. Next thing you know, you got Zach and Miri Makes a Porno in 4K arrive at your door. Yeah, it doesn't end well. Doesn't end well, yeah, Jason. Um, Falstad, what did you think of Hereditary? And Bob and I did a movie review for Hereditary. It's on the movie review playlist. Definitely go and check out our full thoughts there. What I will say is that Hereditary is very weird. And, it's not the most straightforward horror movie. It's one that it really makes you think, and it's very subtle. When it's bombastic, but it's subtle in the way that it's leading up to things. I thought it was pretty darn decent, and so did Bob. But definitely check out that review, man. Oh, Lil Tay, yeah, I fault that you. Yeah, he did, and he kind of got the same responses you did. To be fair, um, Griff, I like Dream Factory, but their pricing and tactics. Yes, that's the one thing I will agree with you on, Griff, is the Scream Factory tactics, or Shout Factory in general. They're okay with people buying 5 copies of the same title. And that really upsets me because you know who's doing it. It's scalpers. Scalpers are paying the money. You know it, man. And they're skyrocketing the price, and then when it goes out of print or it's very limited release, then they're like skyrocket the price. Well, if you want it, it is out of print, you can't get it anymore, but you can get it through us. And I don't really think that's fair, man. I mean, I understand why Scream Factory is doing it to a certain extent because I mean, when it's sold out, it's sold out, and if these people want to pay for it and give Shout Factory the money, they're not going to say no. But at the same time, you're screwing over the fan base. So I don't know, man. It's yeah, it is tough on that though. Um, Mr. Dingo, did you ever own a portable DVD player? I did not. I never got into portable DVD players. It was just never a thing. I mean, I've owned laptop previously, and I'll put in a movie through like the laptop and everything. But as far as portable DVD players, nah, not really though. Nah, wasn't my thing. Um, Crush. I did pre-order that steelbook for Some Kind of Wonderful, even though I got the John Hughes collection. I like that steelbook, and I gotta pre-order it, man. I honestly I don't have Some Kind of Wonderful in the collection. I don't, and I like the movie though, and I think the steelbook looks cool. I do actually, so I probably will pre-order that, man. I'll have to. Hmm. It's one that I definitely need to buy, man. What a great flick. Marciano, they finally releasing He Knows You're Alone on Blu-ray. I recently picked up Event Horizon on Blue from FYE for $9.99. That's a great price for Event Horizon, man. I don't think that's the Scream Factory edition, of course, but I think it's just the regular Blu-ray edition. But still, I owned the regular Blu-ray edition before I picked up the Scream Factory one, and it's a great release, man. So if you can pick up the Blu-ray for like $10, why not? Josh, I saw Nobody in Godzilla vs Kong. I love both those movies. Next movies that I'm really looking forward to are Mortal Kombat and Wrath of Man. There are some good movies coming up, man. Some really good stuff. Finally, movies are coming out, and the overflow of titles, and it's kind of cool, man. I mean, mind you, we've only been waiting like how long? Like a year for some of these titles, so it's kind of nice to finally have all this stuff out, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Chris. Yes, the Telltale Walking Dead games are good. Definitely season 1 and season 2 was good too, and the final season, but season 3 was kind of bad. Okay. I'll have to look it up. I'm not much of a gamer anymore. I would say not much as I used to be, but I'll have to look those ones up. Um, see here. Troy. Vinegar could still do the rest of the Howling series, but no one really needs the shit fest that is though. I would I thought that um I think it was Vinegar that they were gonna do the rest of the Howling movies, and I was waiting for it, and then they did the Amityville set, which the Amityville set is cool. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't really interested in it. I was interested in the Howling one, but I really hope they still do the Howling because I would buy that. I'm not gonna lie, man. PR, what up? Hey, PR, what's going on, man? Thanks for being part of the live stream. Ryan, Megan Fox, or Mila Kunis? Fuck. I'm gonna go with Mila. I'm gonna go with Mila, and maybe I'm making the wrong choice because I mean, have you seen Megan Fox in the Transformers movies? I mean, hello. like that chick is like all kinds of hot, but I'm gonna go with Mila. I'm gonna go with Mila, man. Uh, I like both of them. I'm gonna go with Mila. Probably see, people are probably gonna think that's the wrong choice, but I'm going Mila. Um, I gotta go, man. Sorry. Keep up the good vids. Thank you, Lil Tay, for being part of the live stream. Appreciate it, brother. George, did someone say Natalie Dormer? Yes, we did. I totally didn't pick her, but she's definitely comes in like a runner up for sure, man. Jeff, I've gone to some digital flicks because I'm running out of space for physical media. Yeah, see, that's where I think a lot of people are sort of worried. about it, which is kind of like running out of space, right? I'm in an apartment, so space is definitely a commodity. You want the space, so like with all the empty shelving areas, it gives me a little bit of a chance to still have a little bit of wiggle room and have space. I don't know if I'll have space really once my girlfriend moves in, but God, I hope I still will, because I still want to collect movies. It's not like I'm stopping anytime soon or anything. Um, Aaron Johnson, Seth, I looked at an older video on your channel that explained about the film The Way Back, and I wonder if the film is basically a remake of Hoosiers with Gene Hackman. I don't know if it's a remake exactly. I don't think it's a remake. I think it takes similar elements from Hoosiers, but I don't think it is. But by the way, The Way Back is fantastic. It's a great movie, and I would put it up there with really great basketball movies like Hoosiers or Blue Chips. I definitely would, man. But I don't know if it's a remake of Hoosiers. I don't think it is, but still a wonderful film though. Um, Jason Todd, I just Googled search Natalie Dorman. I don't find her attractive. Like a 6 out of a 10. I work with the hottest blonde ever. She's a 10. Really? You you work with the hottest blonde ever? Okay, okay. 6 out of a 10 for Natalie Dorman. We could do a little bit better than 6 out of a 10. I'd probably say 7.5 out of a 10, maybe 8. But I don't know. Six seems kind of low though. Um, George, also the British chick on Hobbs and Shaw. So yes, yes, she is, isn't she? She's really hot. Yeah, yeah, she was. Hmm. Joe Weagle, how do you stop caring what other people think of you? Um, Joe, it's it's not that I'll ever stop caring because I'll always care about what people think, but I think for me, honestly, you know, being on YouTube, you gotta have a really thick skin, dude. You really do, man. And because if you don't, you are gonna get buried big time. And I'm serious, man. You're gonna get buried crazy. And so you need to sometimes just let it blow past you. And you have to also have to understand, man, that I've been picked on most of my life. Like from second grade through college, I got picked on. And it didn't matter whether it was for my height or because I wore glasses or simply for the fact that I was Jewish. Like I got picked on for every little thing. And so, that made me have a very thick skin and to deal with a lot of shit. And so, you know, I'm just not dealing with people's crap anymore. I'm done with it. I'm done. If people want to be that petty and hate on me because I say something bad about a movie or I do the same video as Cool Dude or something. Really, that's what they're that's what consists of their day is is sending me like a mean comment. There's much more productive things to do. Sending me a mean comment is really gonna hit me where it hurts, man. No, it's not. It just means that you went out of your way to send a comment that's ultimately gonna get deleted and you're gonna get blocked. Go ahead, fine. I won't give a shit, but go ahead, man. Do your best, I suppose. Let's see. Joe Linton, Nightcrawler, most underrated movie of all time. Ooh, I don't know if Nightcrawler is the most underrated movie of all time. I don't know about that. I mean, it's a good movie. It's a great film, but most underrated though. of all time. I try to stay away from the idea of like most blank of all time. And the reason why I try to stay away from that is because when you say of all time, it means that you have had to have seen every movie in the history of movies to have been able to say that comment. Now, if you said it was one of the most in like recent memory, then you might have a little bit of wiggle room and a little bit of more of a point. But saying all time, that's you're getting into tricky territory, man, and that's why I kind of stay away from that because no one can ever see everything and say that it's the most blank of all time. You know, I mean, I respect your opinion, but just saying, man. Jason Todd, just by being confident in who you are, I agree. Jason, Mr. Dingo, did you like the movie Charlie Said? Perhaps the best Charles Manson movie? I did. I talked about it in one of the out and abouts. I did. I did like it. I thought the guy playing Charles Manson did a really, really great job. As far as like the best Charles Manson movie, I don't know. I mean, the Manson Family is a pretty good one. It's kind of tough to say what's the best Charles Manson movie, man. Because I mean, I've watched some. I haven't watched all of the Charles Manson movies, though. I don't know, man. It is a good one though. Ryan, I went to Second and Charles and spent $100 on Blu-rays. Finally adding Walk the Line, Friends with Benefits, Billy Madison, No Strings Attached, Hangover 2, Anthony, and Aladdin. Whew, that is a great pickup, man. Great, great stuff, dude. Mr. Dingle, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Joker? Joker. I didn't even have to think about that. It's Joker. Joker. Um, Mood 616. He owns over 15,000 titles, not including CDs. He has an amazing collection. I mean, over 15,000. Me personally, Mark, I will never get to 15,000. Never get to 15,000. I'll you know I'll be surprised if I ever get back to 5,000 again. I don't know if I'll ever even get back to that. I mean, 15,000 is amazing. I mean, and God bless that guy, man. But I have tough time picking out movies sometimes to watch. I can't even imagine what he goes through. Jeez. Um, did you see The Vigil? It sounds familiar. I don't know whether I did or not. I'd have to look that one up. Sounds familiar though. Um, Troy, running out of space for physical media. Get the fuck out of here. Make space. Kitchen cabinets, bathroom, medicine cabinets. we're just we'll just stuff physical media everywhere, man. Who needs toothbrushes and toothpaste and shaving equipment? Who needs clothes? Who needs dishes and dishware? Like, it should just all physical media. You know, I could eat with my hands. I could wear less clothing. You know, I don't need to brush my teeth or shave. Oh, that would get pretty crazy, man. Oh Lord. Um, um, Josh, have you ever watched Flesh Gordon? I have not, Josh. However, I've been to Soundgarden in my area, and they have the Blu-ray of Flesh Gordon, and I picked it up. I've looked at it, and I've thought about buying it a time or two, but I haven't actually bought it. I don't know because a part of me is like, is this even good? like I'm like, this is probably really bad, man. And so I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I so don't know, man. Mm. Um, let's see. Uh, Joe, would you be someone's human toilet for a day? No, I would not. No. Fuck that. No. Do you? Because you can't take that back. You're always going to be known as the guy that was the human toilet, and no amount of money is ever going to wash that away. So no, sorry, bro. Baylor David Hasselhoff in Piranha Double D, a worthy appearance. My favorite Hoff movie, Chuck Norris, Breaker Breaker. Yeah, the Hoff was in Piranha Double D. I didn't really like Piranha Double D though. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of Double D. I mean, there's a lot of things to love in Double D, but is it really all that good of a movie? I don't know. Hoff was good in it though. I'll give you that much. Have you seen the Guy Ritchie movie Rock and Rolla? Yes, I have. In fact, I've actually seen it at the Dollar Tree, and I've talked about it before. When I've seen it at the Dollar Tree. Great film, man. Great film, man. Love that movie. Sleepy Vampire Boy made it to the stream. Sleepy Vampire Boy, thank you for being part of the live stream. Greatly appreciate it, man. Um, Joel, not for any amount of money would I do that. I completely agree. Mr. Dingo, Strange Wilderness is a good comedy. Yeah, Strange Wilderness is a good comedy, man. I've definitely watched it. It's it's a fun one. Yeah, that one is a good one. George Stats, did you like the mostly underrated horror franchise Joyride movies, which is actually called Roadkill here in Australia? I like the first Joyride. The first Joyride is fantastic. It's a great movie. Love it so much. The other ones, I had no interest to watch the other ones. I really didn't. It's not that they're bad, most likely. I just never really had an interest. Like the first one I love, and anything after that just kind of feels like why, I suppose. But they made a whole franchise out of it, man. I don't know why, but they did. Ross Bristow, 3 4Ks. I want the Abyss directors because Pleasantville and Citizen Kane. Ooh, I would love Pleasantville. I haven't actually seen Pleasantville in years. I actually saw that in the movie theater. Pleasantville, man. That was a really great movie, man. Talk about a really great film that could look really great in 4K. Yeah, that would be a good one though. Helter Skelter is a great film about Manson. Yes, Helter Skelter is a good film about Manson. You are right. Helter Skelter is a good one. Um, Nuclear Heat. Good for you, man. Fuck what they say. Who cares? They're random trolls on the internet with emojis as their profile pictures, fake identities. Yeah, some of those people, man. Again, it's not that all of them are really hateful people, but you know what, man? You know, what's the point of hating on me or hating on anybody else, right? I mean, if you don't like what I do, then just don't watch me. Why do you have to go out of your way to like send a nasty comment? People do. Be surprised, man. People do. See here. Ryan, I rarely cut movies out of my collection, but Money Plane is sitting in disc replay writing. Ryan, I warned you. I warned you, Ryan, about Money Plane. You cannot blame me, man. You cannot blame me for Money Plane. You blame yourself, man. I warned your ass. I warned you. Oh, let's see. One of my guilty pleasure movies is House of Wax. Ooh, House of Wax. God, I haven't seen House of Wax in a really long time now. One of my guilty pleasure movies. Hmm. Guilty pleasures. Hmm. I don't know. That's a good question. What would be a guilty pleasure of mine? Hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's kind of tough. I'd have to think about that one. Guilty pleasure. Well, okay. Actually, there is one, and that is the 1998 Godzilla. That is one. Um, I really like that movie. Now, do I fully recognize that it's cheesy as hell and the design of Godzilla is complete shit? Yes, 100%. But I got to admit, I still kind of like it. Um, I see. Um, yours. MSFYE, I used to sell movies there for a couple bucks and would buy something better. Now I just got bad movies sitting on my shelf, and I'm just at the point where I want to throw them out. Um, see, I the problem with selling movies, and it doesn't really matter whether it's FYE or any other place, is the fact that you never get the value back from most movies. You really don't, man. And FYE was notorious for that. The problem is you got stuff sitting on the shelf and everything. I would honestly, if you got bad movies, I would try to sell them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. I mean, what one person's trash is another person's treasure. So, do that. Maybe you might find some luck. It's possible. Let's see. Um, see here. Mr. Dingo, did you see the comedy Wanderlust? I did. It was fun. I enjoyed it well enough. I did. Um, Joel, I'm in UK. I sold all my Blu-ray collection years ago. I'm sorry you sold it, man. I mean, there are some people that have to sell their collections due to needing to pay the rent or pay for certain bills. Some people just decide to move on from physical media, and that's their choice. But sad to see you have lost the collection. But if it was for a purpose, then I can understand why, man. Um, you're great, also, Seth. Really, they are. They're good. Seriously, do it right 2 and 3. Okay, I may have to give him a chance. Joe, you remind me of John Cryer. I'll take it. I'll take it. I like John Cryer. Um, Mike Swift, have you seen Malcolm in the Middle? And what was your favorite episode of my favorite episode? I have never seen a single episode of Malcolm in the Middle. I swear to God, never have I ever seen a single one. To be told. Sleepy Vampire Boy. Let's see here. My guilty pleasure is Catwoman. I really like that movie, but people just hated it so much. Uh, oh man. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Um, Jason Mitchell, you don't even need Netflix when you own everything, and I do agree, Jason. In fact, you know what? As as much as I would love to see official releases for some of the Netflix movies out there, I know that there's actually bootlegs, actually really high quality bootlegs of a lot of the movies that are on Netflix, like original stuff. So yeah, I mean technically if you want, you don't really technically even need to have Netflix. I do because I like the variety, but I understand why people wouldn't keep it though. Um Aaron says I was in a similar situation. I was picked on in school. There were teachers and parents that didn't care about what the kids was doing, but I moved past it by being nice to others. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to go about it, and I have been nice to people, but I've also been a prick to others, and they deserve it. So, I guess it depends on how you go about it. Put it that way. Um, Curious Hawk, 1998 Godzilla. My family hates on me for like. I've gotten hate for that, by the way. I've literally gotten hate for people who know that I like 98 Godzilla. They're like, you like 98 Godzilla? And I'm like, yeah. Doesn't everybody? Apparently not. Oh man. Um, Gareth, hey film fan, I desperately need new shelves for my Blu-rays and DVDs. Where did you get your own shelves? I got mine through Amazon. I mean, some of the smaller shelves I got at Walmart, and they're good shelves. But the ones behind me I got from Amazon, which are really, really nice shelves, man. I love these shelves so much, man. Holds a ton of Blu-rays. Really, really just really solid and sturdy. Yeah, I like these shelves, man. They're really, really good. Mm, Catwoman is also one of my guilty pleasures, though. Really? Two people from different parts of the world that love Catwoman? Damn. That I was not expecting. Troy, Joyride 3 wasn't bad, had some gory kills. Joel and another guilty pleasure is 30 Days of Night. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Sleepy Vampire Boy, that's one of the bad parts about Netflix. I wish they released some of their stuff on physical, but sometimes they just don't. Yeah, man. Sometimes I like you don't know how long I've been waiting for, Gerald's Game or The Babysitter or a lot of other movies where I'm like, oh man, I'm so waiting for this movie, and it just never comes out. And you're thinking like, why don't they release it? If they were to partner with a group or a company to put out the physical media, they would be making money on the back end, and also supplying new stuff on streaming and acquiring new titles. I just don't understand why they wouldn't, but who knows, man. Um, Sleepy Vampire Boy and 90 Godzilla was good. Yes, thank you. Mr. Dingo, my top favorite three bands. Oh, very nice. Nirvana, Korn, and Leonard Skinner. Jason Mitchell. There's something more special and an ownership when you have physical media. I agree. There's something when you have it in your hand and you're able to actually have it and you own it and you know that you own it and it's not going away. There's something powerful about that can't be taken away. Put it that way. Um, Most expensive DVD says Jimenez. I don't know actually what my expensive as in like how much I paid for it, or expensive as in like how much it's worth. Definitely let me know. Mark, Catwoman is not a good movie. I see why it flopped, and I do own it. I bought it used. Oh, of course you own it, man. Of course. Oh, of course. Um, Netflix doesn't release it to force you to watch it. They're supposed yeah, I know. And that really sucks, man, because it's like just put the fucker out, dude. I mean, you had to partner with Criterion to put things out like Roma and you know the uh the family drama there. I just wish they would put more stuff on physical media though. Um Most expensive Blu-ray I bought is Zombie Nice. Worth. Most expensive DVD, what the one that's worth. Honestly, I don't know. And I'm kind of curious if you guys know, how do I look up movies that are out of print and how much they're going for? I mean, yeah, I could go on eBay, but sometimes that's not completely accurate. Is there like an app or something I could go on? I'm actually curious about that one. If you guys know. Um uh Joe Linton, what movie would you rather pull your eyes out for to avoid watching it? Jack and Jill. Jack and motherfucking Jill. No doubt. Let's see. Sleepy Vampire Boy. One thing that you don't get with digital is the smell. Like I bought a CD the other day and I can't explain how nice the new CD smell is. It's like a new car smell. Yes. Kind of gotta like that too. Pretty nice, huh? Thank you for answering my question. How can I find your shelves on Amazon? If you send me, actually, Jareth, if you send me a message on the Film Fan 108 Facebook page, I will actually send you the link. So if you can do that, then I will eventually send you the link. Like maybe either tonight or tomorrow, I can send you the link to it. So yeah, definitely do that. I'd be more than happy to help you out, dude. Um, would you rather find Bigfoot or Nessie? Neither, because they'd probably eat me, and then my physical media would be lonely. Yeah, neither. Hmm. Um, if you own the Blu-ray for Dead Alive, that one is worth a lot. I don't own the Blu-ray of Dead Alive. I'm actually waiting because I hear that Peter Jackson's gonna put out a box set at some point, which I would love to see, man. Love. Hmm. Mark, I own the Halloween deluxe box set. It's worth a lot. Yes, that is worth a lot. Man, that goes for mega money, dude. Like people have paid like over $500 on eBay for that shit. Like seriously, like $500 or $600. It's insane, man. Um, and unfortunately, what Jack and Jill at the movie though. Oh God, you did. God bless your heart, man. God. Yeah, that won't see the collection either, Ryan. That's for damn sure. Um, Jared, thanks for your help. No problem, man. Hey, Eli, thank you for being part of the live stream, man. Appreciate it. You're kind of at the tail end of it, man, but appreciate it. Um, I'm gonna do a few more questions and then I am out the door, guys. I'm gotta get some sleep, so Anime Girl, I started buying DVDs again after a 5-year hiatus, and I am loving it. So fun searching for new titles to buy. I agree. I don't care whether you're at the Dollar Tree, whether you're at a thrift store, whether you're at a retail chain. Really, really great stuff, man. Really, really great. Um, do you like the scene where Buster Rhymes fights Michael Myers? No, I think that's god awful, dude. God awful. Um, Eli, hey Seth, I saw Thor: The Dark World and I liked it a lot. Don't really? Wow. I mean, I actually like the movie. Truth be told, I actually really do. But a lot of people hate the movie, man. So yeah, I'm glad you like it though. But there's a lot. Like, that movie is considered one of the worst MCU movies of all time. So the fact that you like it, I mean, just because other people don't like it doesn't mean that it's a bad movie. Just means that they don't like it. So I'm glad you enjoy that one, dude. Digital Bits is a good site to check out for what DVDs and Blu-rays are worth. Okay, okay, it is. I'll have to look that one up. I know of the site. I just didn't think that they had like something that could like track the worth of like the DVDs and Blu-rays. Yeah, I didn't really know that. Hmm. What are your thoughts on the movie Rad? Michael Black's one, love it. Great 80s movie, great BMX movie, awesome flick. Crash Your First Day Pickup, Mommy Dearest, great. That one's gonna be cool. Um, Also Iron Man 3, and so far I've loved all of them so far. That's awesome, Eli. That's dude, that is so great, man. That is so great. Honestly, not everyone can say that. A lot of people are very critical and don't like it. Dude, I'm glad you're loving it, man. Seriously. Hmm. I hope Halloween Kills is released this year, Jason. Yeah, I think hope so too. Hulk 2008. Hulk is the best Hulk we've had. I agree. How is Jono going? Give him and your girlfriend my best wishes. I certainly will. George, thank you so much. I'll give him your wishes. Um, Troy, Halloween Resurrection starts great, then because Halloween Resurrection is a piece of shit movie. Okay, that's a bad one. Um, there's Winter Soldier. Oh, you're gonna like Winter Soldier, Eli. You're really gonna like that. Um, well, midnight because the second to last episode of the final season of Shameless drops. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Crash. I have a good night, Mr. Dingle. Thank you for being part of all of the live stream, Crasher. Mr. Dingle, thoughts on the movie Risk Cutters? Never seen it. Never seen Risk Cutters. Maybe it's a good movie. I haven't seen it. I want Buster Rhymes versus Megatron versus Vin Diesel. Yeah, good luck with that one, Joe. Aaron, Seth, what is your opinion of the Al Pacino Chris O'Donnell comedy Son of a Woman? There's moments in the film where Pacino's character Frank Slade says, "Whoa, whoa." um, uh, I love Al Pacino in that movie. Al Pacino is so great. He's just so full of life and vibrant. For a movie about a man who's blind, and then Al Pacino playing that, he's so good. And O'Donnell's great in the movie, man. It's one of like a early role for him, but he's so good. Yeah, that's a good one, dude. Um, Eli, all right, brother. You have a good night. Also, Black Widow trailer spoiled one character's end. Yeah, you shouldn't have watched, dude. Why? Why did you watch the trailer to Black Widow, dude? Why? Why did you, Eli? Come on, man. You know better than that. Why did you do it, dude? You're going through this journey and you had to. Why? Dude, that's your own fault, man. That's your own goddamn fault. You have nobody to blame for this than you. You're to blame for that, man. You should have never done it, dude. That's your own fault. That's on you. You should have never seen the trailer for that, dude. God. I'm on here, Seth. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weekend, George. What's that movie with the Catholic priest based on the true story? There's a few ones about Catholic priests. There's one. I think it's kind of a true story, but it's a really good one called Sleepers, which is a great one. One that you definitely should watch. That's a really great one, dude. Uh, Eli, Eli, brother, don't watch any more trailers. Don't watch them. Stay away from them. How hard is that? Stay away from them. Uh, oh, Spotlight, yes, yes. Spotlight Light's a good one, but also check out Sleepers. Sleepers is a good one. Mhm. All right, guys. Before I let you guys go, I just wanted to say one other thing. Now down below in the description, I put down the P.O. box if you guys want to send me any movie related goodness or physical media stuff for the channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me about it, about if you guys can send stuff my way, and I finally got a P.O. box. I'm gonna be keeping it for about 6 months or so, depending. I could keep it longer if maybe it works out that you guys send me a lot of good stuff. I'll be doing subscriber mail videos and everything like that. If you guys are interested in sending me anything, again, the actual PO box is in the description below, but I'll just give it to you real quick. It's PO Box 5421, Syracuse, New York 13220. If you guys are interested in sending me any movie related goodness, care packages, physical media stuff, whether it's stuff for me or Bob or Nick or John, you can send all of that stuff, it's whether it's posters or physical media or cool articles that you've that you've been holding on to, or like, or standees, or you name it, just any movie related stuff. And if you want to send stuff to the channel, you're more than welcome to, and I will open it and I will do subscriber mail videos. This is kind of new for me. I I don't normally do this, to be fair, but you guys have asked enough, and so I figured why not. So the the actual PO box is down in the description below. Like I said, I just told you guys what the PO box is here, and like I said, enough of you guys asked, so I figured I might as well try it. So if you guys are interested in that, then send me some cool stuff. I'm kind of interested in what the adventure will hold. I'm very curious, man. Um, let's see. Mark, thanks, Seth. Awesome stream. Tell your haters opinions are like assholes doesn't mean you have to be one. Thank you. I'll definitely have to use that one, man. I appreciate it, and appreciate all you guys coming on to the live stream. This was kind of like I had announced the live stream late. I usually announce it a little earlier, but you guys were really cool, and I thank you guys so much, man, for being part of the stream. It's really great, man. I appreciate it so much, dude. Seth, thanks for another great chat tonight. Thank you, Griff, for being part of it. I greatly appreciate it, man. And God, guys, this has been fun, man. I like doing these streams, dude. They're really cool, man. They're really cool. You guys are absolutely awesome, man. Mark, glad you did a stream tonight. I'm glad I did too. I wasn't planning on it, but I'm glad I got it done regardless. And I will see you guys back next time. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Remember to like this video because it gets the algorithm out there. More people will see the actual channel. Definitely keep up to date with everything I'm doing through Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, FilmFan108. And if you guys are interested in sending any movie related goodness my way, I also have the PO box where the PO box is in the description below. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, guys. Night, Eli, Mr. Dingo, have a good one. Jason, have a good one. All of you have a good one. Thank you for being part of the live stream so much, and I will see you back next time for a brand new live stream goodness. Take care, everybody, and remember, happy hunting.